Alright, are you ready? Check this out. This is quote-unquote done. I've enclosed the little opening there to the side where I brought the cows in. I put this little fence up so when I breed the cows I can't fall off the edge here. I put this chest here that has all the wheat. Some seeds I don't really know why are there. This is where I'll store anything extra up here, meat-wise. And apparently there's a dolphin around here. So these guys have all been bred up until they were spitting out raw meat, which means they were dying because of overcrowding, of entity cramming. And these guys have been fully packed for a while. So here's what's in there so far. They're just like placeholders. We'll just put one of each. This is all the materials that I'm just going to store down here in case there's a creeper explosion or something in here, or some redstone needs to be fixed because of a flood. This is just where I'll keep these sorts of materials, just a few of each, you know, just for quick repairs. And this one, as you see, I have not every slot, but well, I could do every slot now. There you go, every slot is full, so it'll be nice and organized if I want to grab all the meat or all the leather or, you know, whatever. I moved the button up, you know, just a little bit, and I put this trap door in here so you could walk in to check out the behind the scenes. I think I forgot to mention that underneath this block here is a sticky piston. So when this all gets powered, the sticky piston goes up, and then the signal gets triggered, then it comes down, then it goes up again real quick, and it sucks the lava back in before it has a chance to burn all the things. So I think these guys are all grown up. I don't hear any baby cows, or if I do, there's only a couple. These guys have been packed in here for a while, so I'm expecting quite a bit of meat from them. So what we'll do is we'll just head down here, hit the button. See that? Look at that. Beautiful. Now remember, there was just one of each in here to start out with, and these all had one of each. So let's see how much we get. There should be no raw beef because no cows were killed by anything other than lava while being on fire. So these should be good. So here we go. We got half a stack because we started out. We got what, a third of a stack of leather, and if we can get, well, 23. You know, that's almost a full stack. You know, I mean, that's what I have on me right now, and I feel that that's enough food. So I think that's fantastic. That is going to work out great. And we're going to get a lot of... Look, there's already a stack right there. We're going to get a lot of food, so we won't have to worry about it. It's one less thing. Now, to get the wheat, right now, you know, we have to go out there and farm it manually, which is working out great. I get like 5 stacks of wheat every time, plus a few stacks of seeds, which go into that composter, which make bone meal, which I use for this machine, or I'm going to use for this machine. But there's one problem, is right now, the block that goes right here needs to be an observer, and I have to go to the Nether to get that. So a trip to the Nether, I'll fix that later. A trip to the Nether is in order, absolutely. So I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to put my portal. I can't really, I don't want to squeeze it in over here because it would just look sort of awkward. I don't have a ton of room, so it would just have to be like crammed into like a little closet. Not really crazy about that. The other side of this bookcase is is that farm, that little one cell farm. And as you can see, I had to put stairs around the top here to kind of finish it off, because the redstone is right behind this stair. So yeah, things are a little tight around here. I didn't really want to go down too far. You know, I'd have to go down at least below the basement for it to be like a dedicated portal area, and I didn't really want to do that. So what I've come up with as a solution over here is a building far away from, you know, the house, the spawn shack, so we don't have to worry about it. What is that guy doing up there? Did you lose somebody? Okay. So I won't hear it from there. It'll be a separate build, which will be like, you know, a little bit cooler. This is where we spawn. This is where we spawned in. I think looking in this direction. I don't know, is that looking north? No, it's facing south. So maybe when everyone spawns in, they face this way. Or maybe this way. I forgot which way. Anyway, as soon as someone spawns here, if I forget to sleep in a bed, or if I break my bed, or if it's obstructed, I'll spawn there. And if I'm somewhere far away, I want to get to the Nether really quick. So I think it makes even more sense to put the portal someplace close to spawn rather than close to the house. And this seemed like a pretty good spot. I just flattened out. There were only like 2 layers of dirt here. So I got like 4 or 5 stacks of dirt. Went through about half a dozen shovels. Yes, I need a diamond shovel soon. An enchanted one. I'm working on it. Anyway, this just seemed like a good spot. And I wanted to go kind of big because, you know, it's going to be, you know, like a portal room. And there's the space for it. This was like the flat spot of what was created. I filled in a little bit right here, but this was the flat spot. So I wanted the building to fit the flat spot. And I was going to make, you know, a typical church, but everyone's done that before. So I thought, why not like round it out literally by putting a circle around here, instead of the typical cross shape. And now, while I've been building this, I've been sort of thinking of another idea. You see, this circle is, or could be, part of a globe, like a big, huge sphere. And that sphere could be held up by this building, or this building could have been built around the sphere in order to hold it up. And you know, that's what we would worship here, you know, in Minecraft, is a something round, because everything is square. You know, we got right angles and, you know, everything everywhere. So why not like worship the circle? And it's not just a circle, but it's a sphere. Huh? I just came up with that while I was working on this design. So just start putting blocks down and thinking about the possibilities. And this is what I came up with. So up there is going to be the pulpit, you know, where you would address the congregation, as it were. And this is going to be the birch logs, or the birch planks represent obsidian. So this will be a big nether portal right under where the whoever's talking, you know, is. So they'll be up here. These will be like maybe pieces of wall, so you can sort of see a little bit better. And you would say, "You, sir, come down here and come into the portal, and I'll take you to another realm," and blah 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 blah. Now, in order for this to be a sphere, I didn't want this to be the midpoint. I wanted that to be the midpoint. So that is the very center of the sphere. this would be, you know, the very bottom of it. And way up there, as you can see the birch planks up there, that would be the top of the sphere. So you see, it'd be pretty big. It's bigger than I thought even this big cathedral was going to be. So it's going to take a lot. I've never done any spheres in Minecraft. I've done some circles and some circle-shaped objects, but never a full sphere. So we're going to see how that works out, and if it works out. It's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to take a while. And I think even back here, there's going to be another portal, maybe a little bit higher up. You know, I don't know. We're going to see how this turns out. This is going to be a really cool, like, you know, building to build, to work on. It's going to take a lot of materials. And I think basically the materials are going to be kind of dark colors. So it's going to be dark oak wood. And we're going to try to use more of these stone bricks. And I think it's going to be this kind of a ratio where there's going to be 3 times as many good-looking stone bricks as there are cracked ones. So only, you know, a quarter of the structure is going to be sort of crumbling away. And then I'm going to throw some of these in for accents. Just regular stone and andesite. Nothing too fancy. You know, we don't have, it's early game, we don't have a whole lot of material to work with. So later on, you know, we're going to have to go to the Nether eventually, or very soon, to get quartz for our redstone contraptions. So until we really get those darker materials like netherrack and nether bricks, we're just going to work with what we have and see what happens. Later on, you know, we can always, you know, knock it down and redesign it. That's not a problem. So, and I think I'm just going to build the portals now. So I'm going to go down into the mines and get some obsidian. This is 5 by 5. So 5 times 4, I need 20 pieces. I think I have 10. So it won't take too long, but I'm going to build this portal. We're going to light it up, and I'm going to go through the Nether, and hopefully it's going to be a good Nether, just like, you know, the regular wastelands. I don't know about the new biomes, the Crimson Forest. That's a rough one. That's where the piglins spawn, or the hoglins, and it could be a little dangerous. That could be a bad one. I've heard the cyan one, the twisted fungus, whatever, the cyan biome is good. And I wouldn't mind some blackstone around, because I think the blackstone will be I have some really nice accents for this. And soul fire lanterns, soul sand, you know, that kind of stuff, because it's sort of, you know, spiritual and churchy. So I'm going to get kind of geared up a little bit more and try to head down to the Nether, or head down to the mines to do some mining. We're going to find some obsidian, mine that, build the portal, and hop through the Nether. So I will join you again, or you will join me. We will join here together as soon as I get back from the mining trip for the obsidian, for that thing, the portal over that way, so I could get materials for stuff down there and, you know, other stuff. Alright everyone, check this out. I got something that I think is going to work. It's ready for like a real test. Now this design isn't completely my idea. The bare bones of it is the same as I've seen on other videos. But what's important here to me is that this doesn't require any nether materials. It's just, hopefully, you go up here, you breed the cows, the baby cows fall into this area, they grow up, these dispensers push out lava for a minute, or for a quick second, and then they get cooked and they die while on fire, and they drop their cooked meat and leather down here. Now this I just have is storage right now for the things I need for this building, or this machine. I figured one of them wasn't quite enough. I needed a second one, and later on somehow we'll get like hoppers together to drain out these chests and combine both into one place that hopefully we could access, maybe from up here, or at least, behind this door, like right here. If we can just pick these, the food up that we need, that would be even better. But what I can do now is show you how this is going to work. See, I did a little bit of testing, and there are some cows that do die due to entity cramming, but not many. And I keep all my hay down here just because it's convenient. Maybe I'll put another chest up here, up higher. So, the videos I've seen, like the button was right here on an observer, or on something that I couldn't make without going to the Nether. So all I did was, through much trial and error, make this simple, modified redstone circuit, and it's just based on timing. And this button can get moved, wherever I want later on. That location is just temporary. But what happens is you push this button, as far as I understand it, is when you push this button, it sends out a pulse, and that pulse goes to this block, and it goes this way and this way. Now this way is quicker, so it activates these dispensers, and then this signal kind of like ticks along slowly here, and then makes it into the same signal, or it's in the same place, and then it fires these again, which sucks the lava back up. I was having a lot of problems with cooking, killing everything and destroying all the drops with the lava. But with this timing, these are on 0, these are on 0, and these are on full. This little delay circuit, they're all on full. There's 3 of them. And this one, of course, is on 0. Because I don't need a delay here. I wonder if I could just replace that with a piece of redstone. Anyway, the timing works now, I think. So we'll give it a shot, and we'll see how many cows we can kill. And how much beef we can get from this. So it looked like it dispensed like just for the right amount of time. And it's still coming in. Yeah, that's pretty good. 25 cooked steak. So not quite half a stack. I was thinking that this is what was in here before. I was thinking it would be nice if I could just run in here, breed the cows, grab a stack of meat, and be on my way. And then that way the baby cows will grow up while I'm doing other things, and I won't have to really spend more time here than I need to. So now that has been, all the cows have been killed, I would take these. Well, let's take more than that. Take 3 bales. Let's see if that's a good number. So I believe there's 20 cows in here. I didn't count them. I just brought them in here. I shoved them down a hole, and I bred them until they were popping out and dying on top of themselves. So this is as many cows as can fit in this area. So we just click the button, make them all pop up. And I found moving around like this, you sort of can feed all of them, or breed them all, like a little bit better than just standing in one place, because they stack up on each other. And you can't quite feed them all. So see there, you see the little baby cows shot out the sides, because they can fit under that little tiny gap under the trapdoor, but the big cows can't. And I could probably even take those trapdoors out, but I needed them in order to breed up these, because I powered the block above this. It swung them down, and it kept this one block space for breeding the cows until they entity crammed. So now all these cows are down here. If I have any extra wheat, what I usually do is do this, sprinkle a little bit in these guys, and that makes them grow up a little bit quicker. These guys didn't get quite enough. And these guys there. You can feed them until you're empty. You can feed them twice in a row and give them that sparkly effect. So don't overdo it. I just, whatever random hay that I have in my hand or random wheat, I just throw it at them and get them to grow, a little bit quicker. So I'm back up to a pretty decent amount of food there. So what we'll do is we'll go upstairs and put the stuff away. And I will get to the my next project, which, look, check for creepers. Check for creepers. Oh, I left the door open. Gotta check for creepers. What I'm going to do next time, that's kind of funky. Oh, this is where the creeper exploded and it broke the glass, right? No creepers up here? Okay. Geez, I forgot what I was saying. But I'm just going to put all this stuff away. So what I'm going to do downstairs in that same cow type area is make a little quick farm, like a little 1-block farm that I could just spam with bone meal and make a bunch of crops if I need them, like wheat. So that'll be what I'm going to try to figure out how to do off camera, as I don't want to bore you with my my fails with all this redstone-y type stuff. But next time you see me, which will be in about 10 seconds, I will have a single plot farm somewhere in this area, and hopefully that second cow cooker finished up. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute.